Hey everyone, this is Nick, founder of the Dashboard Trading Software. Today is actually a very exciting day for all of us because we're finally releasing the dashboard winning strategy. So this is the winning strategy. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how I personally use the dashboard and how I identify my entries. So this has been in the talks for over a year now, right? And all of our dashboard users have been begging me to explain what my signature pattern is and exactly how the creator of dashboard uses dashboard and finds entries, right? So finally, here is our winning strategy that we use in the markets using with dashboard. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that is going to be really important is we're going to obviously have our dashboard platform opened up, and you can follow me, or you can follow me, open up your dashboard on your own, and you can just go through everything with me, or you can just watch now and take notes. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I do want to explain is going to be, and this is the most crucial part about this strategy. You'll later on see that after we get into the actual pattern, is that we only take trades in the direction of dashboard, right? And this is super crucial where never will you trade against the dashboard, okay? And this is for a good reason because through years of backtesting, um, it's really important that you do trade with the dashboard in order for this strategy to even work. So I'm going to pull up the dashboard legend here, and we're going to pay attention to PFH, peak formation high, and a PFL, peak formation low. Now, PF, PFH, that means that the pair is now in a new bearish cycle. PFL, peak formation low, means that the pair is now in a bullish cycle. So as you can see here, bullish trend and bearish trend, as we can see it right here. So now I'm going to come here and give you an example. So right now it's Saturday, it's the weekend, the markets are closed, so it's a great day to record this video. All of last week and the week before, we actually had a brand new peak formation high, so a brand new bearish trend that the dashboard actually calculated. And the dashboard actually updated to a 3PFH right here at the beginning of September 15th. So right at this period separator. And then after that, we knew that we are only going to be taking short positions, right? Because now it was at PFH. So as long as Euro Japanese yen is in PFH, you let the dashboard, right? The dashboard's sophisticated AI powered algorithm. You let the dashboard do the work and let you guide you in the right direction, right? So the dashboard will keep you in the right direction, right? With the market makers, with the smart money, you will be in the trend, the market maker's trend. Okay, all you look for is the pattern, right? Which is going to be on in the last section, in the last part of this course. So PFH, we're only taking short positions. We had multiple entries here, short position here, short position here, and even right here, Friday to end the week, we had some people who were thinking about going long here, but the thing is that dashboard was still showing PFH. So we're only looking for short entries. It doesn't matter what the structure looks like. If you get a head and shoulders or whatever, we're only trading in the direction of the dashboard, right? So let's open up a pair in which I all of us profited very nicely on, which is Swiss franc Japanese yen. Okay, so right here on the weekend open, again we had 3PFH right here identifying a new bearish trend. Now looking at higher time frames, you could have expected like, okay, so we're coming here and we are going off of this resistance level here. So let's take this trend line and let's draw this, right? So as you can see, and you would think that since we're rejecting off here, it's bullish, but it's actually a very foolish move because the dashboard is smarter than any software or algorithm out there because we work with the market maker's cycle. Okay, so we have specific ways to identifying the trend via market maker's trend, right? Smart money, big institutions, Goldman Sachs, PNB Paribas, JP Morgan Chase, these big institutions and where the money's flowing. So you let the dashboard give you the direction, give you the trend. And instead of thinking what might happen or this, you know that it's PFH and you're only taking short entries. Doesn't matter what's going on, you take short entries only, and you take short entries only. So you are always trading with the dashboard direction. That is the number one most crucial part of our winning strategy, is you're always trading in line with the dashboard. Okay, now let's open up another pair. So let's, for example, which pair should we select here? Let's go with Euro Swiss franc, right? So this was actually a very, very nice trade that we had from Friday. So it was a fresh peak formation low. So again, PFL, that is a bullish trend. Peak formation low. And right at the day close right here, this is when the dashboard painted, okay, guys, market makers, they've completed their cycle, right? So they've completed their cycle. They've grabbed all their orders and they've taken all their profits from this bearish trend. And dashboard's algorithm identified that the bearish trend is over and it's time for a new bullish trend, right? And it's not using any retail traders, technical analysis, trend line stuff. I'm not saying it doesn't work, right? But this is a different algorithm. This is we're trading with the real trend, not the fake, not the false retail traders trend. Okay. And we had a few traders in dashboard who saw that this was, a longer term, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and they thought it was going to be bearish once again. But you trade against the dashboard and you will get burned, okay? And we had beautiful entries right here to end the week. And we had, about 30 pips on just this one pair as a very beautiful day trade. And then come on Monday when the market opens, we'll see where this updates, if it's going to continue with PFL or PFH. So it doesn't matter. We simply just react to price. We don't forecast, we react, right? We react to what dashboard is telling us, okay? Because if nowadays, if you are not using artificial intelligence, right, if you're not using any type of algorithm in the markets, it's like you're going to a Formula One race, right? And you're going up against the Formula One racing cars and you have a horse. That's the best analogy I can think of, is you don't have an edge. You're behind everyone else and you will simply not be able to compete with the big institutions, the smart money, the market makers, right? So those are a few trades here. So I showed you all these trades. Like I said, follow the dashboard, PFL, PFH. Those are the statuses that you need to know. And we'll get right into actually taking the pattern. So just a quick recap, I will show you something here is, people are always asking me, market makers, cycle, market makers trend. What is the market makers method, right? Our company, Market Makers Method, which owns Dashboard. People are always asking, the strategy, like it's quite popular, but it's the most complex strategy out there, right? That takes years to master the strategy, okay? And what Dashboard has done is Dashboard has eliminated years of trying to understand and practice and finally be consistent with the strategy, right? So for this example, I'll show you just how complex it is identifying a bearish cycle in the market, right? We have a lot of things that does with initial high of day, initial low of day, right? Different order accumulations during Asian session. You have stop hunts up and down to reset price targets, right? Then you have zone shifts. Then you have more stop hunts at the high. And then you have different level 1 consolidation, level 2 consolidation, and level 3 consolidation, which is the low of the day. Then you have the end of the cycle, a zone shift, and you could have things like resets, right? Different ADR levels. So it's a very complex cycle that market makers and big banks use. And the beautiful thing here is Dashboard has allowed you to see, find, calculate, know exactly when a new market maker cycle has begun using just a dashboard. So it's a tool of many purposes, and it basically it's changing the entire way that every retail trader trades the markets. So let's get right into now my pattern, and we'll put 2 and 2 together, and we'll have a complete winning strategy where you'll finally see the consistency in trading that you've been waiting for. This right here is a proper shark fin. What else is a proper shark fin? You could say that this is a proper shark fin as well. Where else is a shark? Is this a proper shark fin? No, not really. This right here wouldn't be a proper shark fin because the first leg is not really a shark fin that stands out. It's not really a huge volatile spike that stands out, right? There's nothing there. This doesn't stand out as a volatile spike, right? So let's move along and let's see what else we can find as a proper shark fin, right? This right here, yes, I would say that this right here could be a proper shark fin. Let me zoom in. I guess that might make it a little easier for you. Let's review these again. Proper shark fin and proper shark fin. I'll kind of go from 2 different views. I will, I'll zoom out and zoom in just because sometimes it gives a different perspective and it feels a little bit better. This right here, of course, is a proper shark fin, as you can see. Let's continue moving on. And this right here is a proper shark fin. You could say that this right here would be a proper shark fin. And this is actually, you would see in my scenario, this is a head and shoulders, or if you cut off a shoulder, I call this a notch, right? So my special notch trades. What else is a proper shark fin? Right here is a proper shark fin. As you can see, that's a proper shark fin. What else is a proper shark fin? Well, also considering a proper shark fin, you could say that this could be a proper shark fin because look at the angle, right? This angle here and then the angle of the shark fin already shows that we're shifting, right? The angle. It's not like right here, this is kind of a sloppy, that's nothing. And plus, this is at the extreme level, right? Proper shark fin at the extreme levels. You could say that this is a proper shark fin. Right here, look, it's well below our 30 level, which we have right here in green. And then, of course, look at the angle, and then we're already starting to move up higher. What else could you say is a proper shark fin? I would say this is a proper shark fin. Right here, rejecting off of the market baseline, which you're going to see this is actually a very, very good setup, probably one of the best signature trades, you know, in terms of Nick's signature trades. What else is a proper shark fin? Let's look. We could say that this is a proper shark fin. Look at the angle. Look how it's looking and look how it finishes off, right? Also note that we are slowly going in an uptrend. Higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. And then kind of made the same one, lower low, right? So you get the idea there. Well, you could say that this, I guess, would be a proper shark fin. You could say this would be a proper shark fin as well. You could say that this would be as well. This one actually not so much because it's not really at the extreme level that we want to see it at. And it really wouldn't even be any trade that we look at anyways. So what else would be a proper shark fin? Of course, this would be a proper shark fin. Look at that. It stands out. Look at the volatile spike. Very standing out. And this would be a proper shark fin. It stands out. Now, this would be more of a M formation. So this is more of an M formation on the TDI. So just note that's more of an M formation. And what else? Well, this would be a proper shark fin right here. As you can see how it stands out right there. And this would be a proper shark fin. That's perfect. Look at the angle there. Almost looks boom. And then we start coming up, we trace off the market baseline. And this would be a proper shark fin. And so what would this be? It's a head and shoulders. Cut off the first shoulder, and it's a notch right here. Nick's notch setups. Okay, so I hope you guys get the idea of a proper shark fin. Now we will leave these there just for the purpose of you better understanding. All right, so now that you guys understand what a proper shark fin looks like, I'm going to be telling you the truth here. And the truth is that shark fins actually happen both on the long side and the short side every day and multiple times per day, depending on the market structure. So the most important thing to get from this is that you can't just randomly trade any shark fin that you see on the chart, right? Because you're going to start to run into a lot of problems, and that's actually fake signals. So false signals, false shark fins, and that will lead you to devastating results. So what do I mean by this? False and fake shark fins. Okay, now here we have the dashboard platform pulled up, and I'm going to be looking at GBP NZD as this example. It is at 18 PFH at the moment, and at PFH we're from the 6.83 from the ADR number, which is quite high. So you can see the peak generated was actually 18 days ago, and it's right here. And what we want to understand is that we actually had this, so 18 days ago, right, on August 21st, this is exactly where the brand new peak was generated, okay? Now you can look at this in the history as well if you need to. And here we had one PFH. So back August 21st came, and we opened up on Monday after the weekend. We had one PFH here. So it happened on Friday, and here we are at Monday. Now number one important thing here is that we are only taking the shark fin, right? We're only taking my shark fin pattern only in line with the dashboard. So we are not ever going to take it against the dashboard. Only take the shark fin pattern in line with the dashboard. That's it. I'm only going to say it once. Please follow these rules, and don't even message me about any shark fin that you took and it wasn't in line with the dashboard direction, okay? So let's go into it. Out of all of these, right, we had so many opportunities to enter short on shark fins that I'm going to show you, but we also had opportunities to enter long, but that would be wrong because it would be against the dashboard direction. Like right here, I'm going to show you where it went slightly into profit and then boom, the fake move, and you would get stopped out and you would lose money. So it's very important that you only take the shark fins in line with the dashboard, right? So as you know, the dashboard from here, it was one PFH. 2 PFH, 3 PFH, 4 PFH, 5 PFH. And as you can see, dashboard continued to say PFH, which means it's in a bearish cycle, which means you are only taking shark fins when you see them up top. So let's go right into it. So as you can see, here's that peak that I was just showing you. Here we had that 1 PFH after the weekend, and boom, we're off to the races. Now we're only looking for shark fins to the upside, right? And now let me show you something here. If we were to take, this, say, this shark fin right here, which isn't much of a powerful shark fin, but as you can see, so right here, so let me point that arrow right there. As you can see, if you entered it, boom, you get stopped out and it never goes in your direction. Same thing here. Look, here's a beautiful shark fin. Here's my shark fin pattern. You see that? Barely went into profit, nothing, barely spiked, and then boom, goes right against you because this is going against the peak, which was settled right here by the dashboard. Now we have a beautiful shark fin, and boom, right? If you were to enter here, right after that shark fin, you are in line with the dashboard. You were able to ride this all the way down. All the way down over 1,000 pips. Because you took the shark fin pattern with the dashboard direction. You're not trading against the dashboard, right? Look at this right here. Same thing. You had the M shark fin right there. Boom. In line with the dashboard direction. Boom. We're going down. Now look at this. You see this right here? There's a shark fin pattern right there. Barely went into profit and then boom, stopped you out, went against you right away. Because we're only taking short trades, right? And this is why using the dashboard is so important because it keeps you in the right cycle, right? The market maker cycle. It keeps you trading with the smart money, with the big banks, with the market makers. Same thing here. Look, you see this? Right here, shark fin, boom. Short, beautiful. Now look at this right here, false. There's the beautiful shark fin, but look what happened. We're trading against the dashboard. We're trading against the dashboard, and that's why we barely went anywhere. And then boom, stop hunt to the downside. You take this shark fin because it is in line with the dashboard. Okay, you take this one. Boom, you're right into profit, hundreds of pips into profit. And then same thing, you get to this point right here. You do not take this because you're against the dashboard. You would have got wiped clean. You got wiped clean right there. You understand? So this is what I've been trying to tell you. And this is the beauty about using the dashboard. It's extremely powerful because as long as you were trading with the dashboard direction, PFH means it's bearish. You are, my friend, going to be profitable. Now, so to recap, right, we can take a look at this. Let's go to H4 here. As long as you are trading in line with the dashboard here, you are taking shark fins only short. It's all about the direction, right? It's all about the direction. USD Japanese yen, we had opportunities to take shark fins to the upside, right? But at the end of the day, the real direction is going to be bearish, right? The real direction will be bearish. Just like here, this just happened yesterday. You could take this trade to the upside, which there was a small shark fin. You barely went into profit, and then you got hit with the real shark fin, and then we're dropping, right? And then we're dropping because you're trading with the dashboard. You are in good hands. So that's the recap there. Only take the shark fin in the direction of the dashboard peak.